Brought $4 million worth of trucks up the beach today. We're going to put them head to head and the winner's going to win a truckload of beer. There's 3 main categories to this: the best tourer, the best weekend warrior, and of course, the sexiest truck of the day. This is going to be the biggest truck walk around video on YouTube to date.
Let the competition begin. Oh, hang on a second. We have to let the little swarm of 50 Jiminy's pass first. Oh, look at that one. It's so cute. All right, back into it.
Who else is doing this stuff on YouTube?
Let's see who's on the beach drive and in the runnings to win the truck full of beer. Leading the pack is the Queen G ZR2 in the limited sand dune colourway, driven by top dog Dino himself. Next up with the Woof Woof plates is Cam Ram, the 2500 Tourer, back from 2 years around Australia. Following him in the Aussie Destinations Unknown Chevy, YouTube couple Chris and Miriam are no strangers to adventure. Our legendary painter, Ralphie, is in the white Chevy Silverado Z71. Tough 25 Chevy is living up to his name. What a solid contender. You can't miss Edmund rolling down the beach. This black Chevy is almost as big as this bloke's cannons. The black Chevys are popular today with another black 2500 in convoy. Sidman's new build is fresh out on the road. 6 Chevy in a row, and we have Live Big with the OG number plate. ADU Chris, we're looking at you. Ramit 2500 is in the runnings with his bronze methods and Carly 3.25-inch suspension kit. With its sleek colour palette, J-Rad Ram 2500 is a standout amongst the sea of black. Swinglehurst is waiting around for no one in the only F truck of the day. Now that's a man on a mission. You can't miss the off-grid Travelers rig coming down the beach or highway. This thing towing a Lotus Caravan is just shy of being as long as a semi-trailer. Stevens Ram 2500 with its unique black tray is a tough setup as a workhorse and is a great contender for the weekender. Rob in the limited night edition Ram is looking sexier than ever with full air on board and Big Dog's behind seat battery setup. Off-Road Creative have joined us too for the run. A lot of our latest builds have been sporting his awesome canopies. And last in line, but definitely not least, is another monster build, Ram Rig. Complete with caravan in tow and the rooftop of tinny, you can't miss this satin white beauty. No, we've just got word that Tough Truck is no longer in the runnings. This is going to be a tight competition. Drop us a comment on who you'd vote for in this video and let the voting commence.
Is sexiest with passengers in or without?
I don't know.
It changes my vote.
You can, well, yeah, you can make that up.
Yeah, best tourer can be Cam Ram, only because we're going to let about our own.
Yeah, well, for best tourer, I guess no expense spared. You got to go Live Big. And staying with our obviously choice of vehicle being the Chevy. Moving on to best weekender, Denman. It's a pretty good setup there. And then sexiest beast overall, once again, got to stay with the Chevys and give it back to Live Big again.
Tourer, Ram Rig, obviously #1, the only one with a boat. The weekender, Off-Road Creative, Brad's car's awesome. And sexiest car is Queen G.
Denman, just because it's a shit hot rig.
1 Live Big, 2 Tough 25, even though we didn't make up the beach. And Queen B for the sexiest, just because it's obviously the cleanest right now.
We've got a whole heap of Chevys up the beach today, but we can't go past the Rams. I've got Ram Rig. That thing is amazing, the satin white. Rob Max. Rob Max one. Looks amazing, but it's also got the behind seat battery. It's got air on board. It's literally got everything. This one is a weekend warrior. And our Ram those wheels. We waited a long time just after we opened Big Dog Builds, and we finally got there. This thing looks amazing.
And as accurate as the federal election, the votes were collected and counted. And now it's time to see who has won the coveted stack of Milton mangoes.
So the three winners of this awesome competition, we've got Queen G, which might be a little bit biased, but I think it looks pretty cool. So that won the sexiest truck on the beach today. We've got Denman's as the best weekend warrior. And of course, I don't know how rigged it was. I think he paid every single person here today, but live big, ADU's big rig, Chevy 2500.
Dino, I'm too much of a little bloke to drink all this beer, mate. I think all the beer needs to go to you boys back in the factory. Mate, without you boys doing the work, it just doesn't happen, mate, does it? So you boys deserve it.
That's awesome. A few guys getting the beers, but
yep.
I reckon we hand a few out here right now.
I reckon we do that then. Okay, you got me. Yep.
Got the three winners behind me. I'll give you a quick walk around and you'll see why they won. So the winner of the best touring rig, I think it was rigged itself, but the massive ADU truck. This thing's got multiple videos online, but I'll give you a quick walk around on this one, starting with the suspension. Massive 6.5-inch lift on this one. Doesn't look as big next to me as it does Chris, but 6.5-inch lift. Got the King's 2.5 remote resi shocks under here. The massive 37 Toyo tyres on the 605 method wheels. The titanium against the black really sets off these wheels just for something different. And we'll start at the front end of this truck. As you can see, lights for days, laser lamp, Sentinel 9s on the front there, the Sentinel 7s up on top, the Triple R16 in the bar, and the bar work is off-road creative, so color-coded bar, 3 spotlight tabs up on there. Keeps the wiring nice and neat. We've got the carbon winch under there. So carbon winch, wireless remote control, super easy to use on that one. It's even got the laser lamps in for the little cube lights there. Up on top, as you can see, more lights. So I don't know whether Chris is scared of the dark or not, but this thing has got laser lamps everywhere. The 7-inch ones up on top with the DRLs just looks wicked. It's got the little linears on the side and the Big Dog custom roof rack. So we made this roof rack for ADU's truck. This thing looks amazing. It sports the Max Trax holders up on top on our nice neat T-slot setup. It's got your Cell-Fi Telstra Go GME whip up there, as well as the GME XRS combo. So that's the 680mm antenna. GMSV have really nailed it with these Chevys. The 2500 HD. You did see how popular it was on our voting setup recently, and it's no wonder that the Chevy won both Best Tourer, Best Weekend Warrior, as well as Sexiest Rig on the day. So on the side, we've gone with the titanium, bit of color coding there. Upper control arms have been color coded to the same color as the wheels. The titanium's on the badges as well. And then down the side, full blackout, Duramax badges are painted. The plastic on the bonnet's even painted as well. And as you can see, Off-Road Creative have done their thing on the back here. So gigantic canopy. The ADU spec canopy is one of the most popular ones from Off-Road Creative at the moment. It's got the Bushwhacker rooftop tent up on top. These Bushwhackers are just becoming more and more popular. Super awesome looking rooftop tent with the solar panel up on there. You've got electric side steps on these models. So the most popular question we get asked is, how do you get in and out of these things? Electric side steps make that nice and easy. It's had the leaf spring reset in the back. So the weight of the canopy, you really need to be into that NB2 GVM category, so into the light truck setup. Having the leaf springs reset handles the weight of the truck. You're not going to just be bouncing all the way down the beach. Done a little exhaust mod on the back here, and as you can see, the 2 massive 37-inch tyres on the back. The Gen Y hitch on there even has a little step, so jumping up on there, up onto the ladder to get up into that rooftop tent, with the massive Bushwhacker 270-degree awning on that other side. So opening that up, you got your D-zip there. You can get up into your rooftop tent. Massive trundle drawer under here. We've done a custom airbag setup under here as well. So it's got the air on board setup. It's got the twin compressors, air outlet there. These Off-Road Creative canopies are amazing. The taps, the power, the trailer cameras from GMSV there. So you can see almost through your caravan at the back is quite impressive. And then as we swing around to the side here as well, you've got the rest of the canopy. Just look how good this color coding looks. You've got the satin black handles, your textured black powder coated doors, the titanium that matches the wheels into the drawers there as well, and the massive, massive Enerdrive pack. So we all know how much ADU love their Enerdrive gear, and this is definitely been put into this canopy. This thing will charge all of your 240 devices all day. You got your 12-volt lighting set up in there. The Cymarine screens also got switches for all of your LED lighting, your power outlets. These drawers open up. You've even got your pantry in there. You got air fryers. You got induction cookers. They don't have a home for a reason. They've literally got this one on wheels. Induction cooker on this one here. You got your dual slide out tray, twin induction cooker, and just storage. So this setup is definitely insane. The Bushwhacker True Blue awning up on top, massive 270-degree coverage onto that one. I don't even know what to say. It's no doubt that this thing won Best Touring Rig. It's definitely one of the best looking Chevys on the market today. I think Chris may have rigged this one, or maybe Miriam. She put in a few votes for herself, but let's get on to the Weekend Warrior and see which one won that. So behind me, we've got the Denman Chevy. This is a 2500 HD. It's got a 6.5-inch BDS kit in it. We have just upgraded the shockies recently to the Fox 2.5 remote res. So changing the shockies has definitely improved the ride of this one. From the front, you can see these trucks just look so damn good when they're lifted like this. You've got off-road creative front bar. It's got the steady lighting combo, the carbon 20K tank winch under the front there. So the reason why Jacob set this one up is he's got the van on the back. It did win the Weekend Warrior trip. It has got a few changes coming, but right now this thing is set up exactly for these types of trips up the beach. You put the van on, but also the power setup under the sit in the Chevy. It's got the 200 amp DCS lithium battery. It's got 2000 watt inverter. It's got outlets to the tub. You can literally power anything on your weekend trips away and have all of the creature comforts with looking this good. So the short bed steps on the back, it's got the electric side steps on the side, the neat little tub rack on the rear. So the rear end is getting the upgrade, like I said. But the visual on this one and what makes it so damn good is just the size of it. The Big Dog Builds custom roof rack on top here. So this is the ADU spec roof rack. It's got the laser lights in the side. This one's got the steady Evos on the front. It's got Telstra Selfie Go. It's got the GME UHF 370 combo pack with the fold down 680mm antenna. So on the rear there, the massive 37-inch tyres don't fit up underneath these trucks once you do go up to the 37. So he's got it nice and neatly on the tub rack for now. With the new upgrade on the rear here, the spare wheel should be going on the back. So that gives you a bit of a visual as to what's coming for this one. The airbags in the rear as well. So you got your Boss triple bellow airbags there. Gen Y hitch on the rear. Of course you need the Gen Y hitch. Having the adjustability in these hitches is amazing. Trailer plug, air on board with the air outlets to the rear. He's even got his outdoor speaker up on top there. So once you're up on the beach like this, we're about to turn on the tunes, and these things, it's literally got everything. You've got the suspension that's good. You've got air on board. You've got power on board with the underseat battery setup. You've got the roof rack from Big Dog Builds as well as the full LED lighting combo. Having this combination of lights lets you use those lights all night long with the peace of mind of not running anything flat. It's even got the center console fridge in this one, which runs off the lithium under the back seat. So keep your drinks cold. While you're driving, the kids in the back seat can get the waters and the juices and whatnot. You can have that one running. You can leave that fridge on 24/7. You're not going to worry about it going flat. It's got the solar panel up on the roof rack as well, so the batteries are always getting charged DC-DC while you're driving. The solar up on top. The rear of this one, they do get quite big when they get up to this 6.5-inch lift, but still very usable. You can pop down that gate there. You've got your grips on these GM factory bumpers to step up in the back there. So getting in and out isn't as bad as what some people would think. I am 6'2", so I'm a little bit more blessed than some people when it comes to the size of these trucks and how you can get up in them. But yeah, Duramax Chevy from GMSV. These things are definitely getting more and more popular at the moment. There is a new model coming next year, so stay tuned for that one. But for now, like I said, Weekend Warrior, I don't think you can get much better than this thing. All right, last up, we've got the Sexiest rig. I didn't make the rules, but Queen G won this one. We have got a full walk around video on our YouTube, but I'll give you a quick walk around. The main thing for this one is, look how it is a sexy rig. I've done a little bit of color coding on this one. The sand dune color is a limited edition color that was brought in from GMSV, so super lucky to have that one. I've gone and done a little bit of a chrome delete on the front end, had a little bit of chrome, had a little bit of red, had the red tow hook, so we've deleted all of that, and I've added a little bit of sand dune to the front there. On the side, we've done a full badge delete. It's got the black badges now. It's got the AMP Research electric side steps. Around the back, deleted tail light, so tail light tint. It's got roller on the back there, so that's a super simple tonneau cover. Inside, completely stock. These things are amazing. The new interior on the Chevy looks great. 35-inch tyres being the Toyo Muds on the 318 gloss black methods. They look amazing. A tiny little half-inch leveling kit on this one. Suspension might be coming soon, but sexiest rig for the day? I agree. There you go, guys. You got the best rigs of 2023. Comment down below which one you think should have won each category. And if you love seeing these trucks roll down the beach, guys, we've got the American Trucks Down Under series now on YouTube.
Australia's four-wheel drive scene is evolving, and Big Dog Builds is leading the pack. The Aussie love for off-road is growing, and with it the size of the vehicles, making American trucks more sought after than ever. Cody from CJC Off-Road in the US is intrigued.
Dude, what on earth are you guys doing down there?
To answer that, Dean from Big Dog Builds invites Cody to Australia, rallying a crew of Big Dog customers to give him a first-hand look of what four-wheel driving in Australia is all about. From Moreton Island's sandy shores to the bushland of Bingy Station, the crew dives deep into the beauty that's just a stone throw away from Brisbane City. Come on the journey with us in a captivating 4-episode YouTube series. American Trucks Down Under, episode 1 is out now.